If I could fucking target the guy. Can I catch him in the air? No. Grab armor guy. I want to grab armor guy. Ow. Okay, you're getting like spit roasted. I'm trying to understand this system. Like, what does that mean? Special move healing. Left trigger plus A to partially heal the Krynos. Healing throughout a fight. Healing costs rage. Okay, that's interesting. Although that's a little weird because like they're supposed to heal like naturally. But again, like gameplay. Oh, bumper! God damn it! I'll be completely honest with you. I play mostly shooters. I forget the fucking bumpers exist.
I can see they've got snipers in the next room.
Snipers in the next room. I hope they can fucking no-scope. Leap. Left trigger X to leap on Endron guards. Leap is a special move that consumes rage. Leap on guards to kill them. Blocked by stream chat. Okay. Oh, that was a heal. I got a buddy. Come on, buddy. Combat stances. Plus right trigger to switch between heavy and agile stance. Agile stance speed brings speed and fast rage generation. Heavy stance offers... Come here, restream. Resistance and strong attacks. Each stance has its own set of special moves. Switch between the two stances for better effectiveness in combat. This is a super deep combat system. Real Canton, how's it going, buddy? I will do my absolute damnedest not to disappoint. Strong Krynos. Agile Krynos. Strong Krynos. Agile Krynos. Oh man, guys, this is cool. Okay, I wanna jump on him. So left trigger X. Is it a throw? Come on, friend. Oh, I wanted to beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. Execution.
I'll open that for you. Just watch out.
Oh, dude, this is cool as shit. I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel like a little kid right now. A little kid playing games that are not appropriate for his age, but goddamn, this is neat. Alright. This is interesting. So, Agile Krynos is my leap. What is that? Like, I guess my right trigger X is like a fireball symbol? I have to try that. Silver damage. Fuck. Silver damage lowers the maximum health of the Krynos for the rest of the fight. Okay, so we're going Mr. Jumpy Krynos, and we're gonna hurt this guy real bad. Anybody else? Yes. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm digging this. This is cool. It's like super pissed off Dynasty Warriors. Only better because it doesn't take place on a flat surface. I actually have terrain to interact with. Oh, nope. Ow. Yeah, you can see that little like chunk that the silver took off. Okay. Nope. Let's go. Right trigger for strong Krynos and fireball. Okay, I guess I will just throw the wind at this guy. I mean, I wasn't gonna stop. Save successful. Boss fight? Boss fight? Do I get to fight Black Spirals? Like, I feel like I'm not fully understanding the combat system. As weird as that sounds. Because it's not very difficult. Hey man, that's like 2 inches of like reinforced silver worm-tainted steel. This is so good. You couldn't pay me up to deal with this shit, and I'll bet they don't even get hazard pay. Dude, like, fuck Endron, man. They don't even get 2 weeks notice at this point. Do I am no more the Kranos? Oh. Like, seriously? Okay, we knew that Kranos was going to be the best part of this game, but that shit is dope. Try to brainstorm franchise that benefit from the Warriors treatment. Chaz has always craved D the dog. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, buddy, we're doing this. I'm gonna kill and eat all of that.
Ludmilla.
Call. Tell 80.
Okay, seriously, if she's not a Garu, and I'm assuming that she's not, because she just straight up died.
No.
Why did you send a kinfolk in when you have Garu there? What's up, Blixwaffa? Myrtilate, kill. Yeah! Oh, right stick down to lock onto an enemy. Okay, target lock makes easier main focused. Wish I remembered how to dodge. Nope. Eat wind. I guess I can. Oh, you guys, this is so cool. I feel like a little kid right now. Like we can laugh at all the stupid gamey bullshit like this game does, like the crossbow and stuff. And oh, but goddamn, I love this Kranos so much. Eat wind. I will Hadouken your ass. Keep seeing his face and hear him say, boy, who, me? I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, be button pressing or something. The Frenzy. Press up to trigger the Frenzy. That seems like a bad idea. Frenzy can be triggered once Fury's at its peak. In Frenzy, Krynos gets the advantage of each stance. However, in Frenzy, Krynos can't use special moves nor healing. Once Fury is depleted, the Frenzy will stop. Seems weird that I can't heal. Seems weird that I'm able to die. Hard to believe these guys made the Call of Cthulhu game. I never did play the new one that came out. I played the old one. Was it like Dark Places of the Earth? Interesting game, but it's essentially, guess what I'm thinking, Deep One Edition. Alright, we're gonna frenzy. Yeah, buddy. Ugh. All of that, and some more. Yes! I ripped his jaw open and punched him in the fucking uvula.
Cahal! No. Ludmilla. It's me, Cahal. Listen to me.
Oh, this is gonna get bad.
No. You need to fight the rage.
I'm assuming this would have happened anyway if I didn't go into
Stop it! No!
Frenzy, but... Also, what the fuck are you doing? Am I the only Krynos here? You don't try to talk down a fucking Krynos.
There's no time to mourn. We need to go.
Like, you go fucking Krynos yourself and pin his ass. I mean, yeah, basically, that's the guy in way, isn't it? I'm mad at this Karen, though. They sent a bunch of kinfolk to do Krynos' job. Again, if you're new to the series, if you don't understand how it works, I can understand that's a very powerful moment. However, knowing what Werewolf is and how Werewolf works, that just kind of seems dumb to me. Black Snow Prince. Washington State, 5 years later, after my wife died, and I kicked the shit out of a doggo, and I took out an old man's eye, because apparently I'm the only one there that can do shit. He had growl and whine.
Just reported back to base. Not that there's anything to report.
No kidding.
Though I guess we've got a special guest coming tonight.
Yeah, an Endron rep, no less. She should be here soon.
You know they're hiring, right?
She?
You'd ever make the move.
Ooh, is it... Oh, fuck, what's her name? Why can't I think of it? The one with the fucking thorn whip. Shit, I can't remember. She's a super famous werewolf character, and her name is just escaping me right now. Selling a hold, there's usually 2,000 Garou to the 7.5 billion, while making kinfolk do shit, though. I mean, yeah, but we have packs. Like, if you have a cairn, there's at least a team of us. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. What's her name? Isn't it like Zajak or something?
5 years ago, I abandoned the woods of Tarker's Mill. I abandoned my cairn.
White Wolf, Wiki...
Endron killed my wife. I gave in to rage. The worm touched my soul.
Zajak, yeah.
I had to leave my daughter. It was the hardest decision I ever made.
Honestly, if I get to fight Zajak, that'd be pretty dope. I have to assume I wouldn't kill her, because I don't think they're just going to off somebody.
And in other news, Endron is joining the fight against global warming. The energy company today announced that their new biofuel will be hitting the market soon. This
Yeah, I have to assume they're not just going to offer in a video game, but that'd be pretty dope.
The opening of their new headquarters in
This exile was my only choice. I'd become a danger to my pack. I often wonder what's become of them.
Pack! Those were fucking Garou!
Of 80.
I mean, once again, Gaia does not condone, but, like...
This is the
You
closest
shouldn't be able to take them out that easy.
5 years.
Can kill Krynos in her human form, has a green dragon as personal totem. She's not fun. I didn't say she was fun. I said I wanted to fight her.
Cahal, we're here. You're up.
Okay, so that I'm not gonna lie, that beginning bothers me. Like, kill the... Did I not do that already?
Before they notice the guards on the outside have gone quiet. They report in by radio every hour. That's our deadline for getting our hands on the explosives and getting out of here.
Talk about customers. What do I give a fuck about customers?
Let's go through the plan again, just to make sure everything's clear.
You've got to swap the delivery label on the crate of explosives intended for Endron. You do that, and they'll load us up with smiles on their faces. All you've got to do is open the gate to their delivery bay for me. I'll create a diversion while you're exchanging the labels.
Got it. We'll have to play it tight, though. One hiccup and the plan falls through.
By riding in an Endron truck? I couldn't tell you, buddy. I don't think they thought that far ahead.
Especially if you go through the ventilation ducts.
I guess it's not what you do, it's what you do with it. Okay, I guess I care about customers. Like, I'm physically forced to care about customers.
Intend to do with them anyway?
The weather stormers? They're planning on blowing up a big Magadon pharmaceutical plant.
Good fucking riddance. I know Magadon's methods. They're the scum of the earth.
And guess what? These explosives...
So I'm literally just working with eco-terrorists. I mean, they're the good guys in this setting, but it seems weird.
Icing on the cake.
All right. I'm off.
Von Morrison, how you doing? This is Werewolf the Apocalypse, Earthblood.
You seem kind of stressed out back in the truck.
He noticed, or he would not understand. Yeah, monsters killed my wife, and then I beat the shit out of my dog.
Brings back memories. Forget it. We've got a job to do.
Right. If you need me, I'm just a chirp away. Good luck, brother.
Also, killing Kahal's wife was not earned, like, narratively yet. Like, at least, I knew bad things were going to happen. Like, I called it from, like, square one. But at least, like, give us a chance to get to know the character. Take a little bit of time with it. Whee! It still looks ridiculous. Poor dog, bad werewolf, no biscuit. It's been prophesied that she will kill the last guy and king, so just don't take the throne.
That does it. This month's orders are packed in the delivery bay and ready to go. Let's do our
Did... I mean, I guess in the old meta plot... Oh, that seems ominous. I guess in the old meta plot, everybody died, so it doesn't really matter. But did she take out Albrecht in the end? I don't actually know how his story ended particularly. Yeah, right, Blix? Not sure what I'm supposed to do in here. Aha! Guy in detective vision. Not a goddamn thing. Okay, so avoiding spotlights. Oh, they're cameras! Well, it's so nice of the cameras to tell me exactly where they're pointing. Is he facing this way? No. He's just staring at a fucking pallet. You know what, man? You know what? I get the feels. There's been times I've just been standing around a warehouse and there's just nothing to do. You can only sweep the floor so many goddamn times, no matter what the fucking supervisor tells you. Oh, I just killed him. I just snapped his neck. Ooh, 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 ooh. And good thing these cameras don't care about dead bodies. I mean, let's face it, it's fucking Endron. They don't know if they did that. They probably lost track. I can probably use my ridiculous jump to get over these boxes and not risk the fucking camera. So I will. Anybody in here? No? Nobody catch me? Ah, oh, fuck! Okay, 4 stealth section. Well, let's do that. Is that before or after you become Black Spiral due to Megadon? Fuck me, man. I legitimately hope that there's multiple endings to this. That would make me happy. Like, I want my actions to matter. Because if you are making a video game about a tabletop RPG and your actions don't mean shit, you have missed a major fucking thing there. A few more comms talks before the wife died. Yeah. Well, I mean, not even that. Like, give me, like, a level or two to get to know her, to fight with her, to actually give a shit about the character. Maybe even make some narrative decisions where, even if she doesn't, I feel like her fate is riding in the balance. So, again, I care. But you can't just have her show up for the opening cutscene, leave, and then have her neck snapped by a Black Spiral, and I give a shit. You know what I mean? They don't pay the guards enough for them to be bothered to move their heads more than a couple degrees every few minutes. Dude, if I worked for Endron, like, okay, I guess we don't know, like, where these guys are on, like, the... Oh, well, that's neat. I guess we don't know how much these guys actually know, but if I was, like, briefed enough to know that werewolves exist, my eyes would be this. Assuming I didn't quit that week. But again, man, sometimes you just take shitty jobs because you gotta pay the bills. Oh, fuck me. I know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm assuming I can probably use one of these cameras, or one of these computers, turn off the cameras like I did before. But I don't have an interact. I do not have an interact. Keys? No? Am I in the wall? That's as close as I can get. Fire extinguisher. I can close the door. Yeah, there's jack shit to do in this room. She gave birth to the perfect Metis who aged into adulthood rapidly and promptly led all of Garou kind of getting killed, getting the Worm and Weaver to make up and make the Enwad. Maybe don't kill off the important characters to the protag 3 minutes in the game, not having high hopes for this narrative. Honestly, I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong, and I'm willing to give it a chance, but, like, I feel like... I feel like the narrative got sacrificed. Eat corpses, feel the blood rush. I mean, yeah, fighting werewolf would suck, but those books won't pay for themselves. Dude, student loans, man. Not a joke. Okay. Do this again. And I probably don't even need the steps because I have ludicrous wolf jump. And I'm going to myrtleize you. Okay, so leaping the box is not the best idea. We know that now. I think I'm safe in this area. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to cut through there, go around back. A lot of stealth in this game. I like having the option of stealth. But let's face it, it's fucking Werewolf. Like, if there was an option, there would be no stealth. There would just be Krynos. And I'd be okay with that. Okay, moving, myrtleating. Boom.
Should have picked another job.
Well, that's the thing. It's not quite a stealth game. It's a linear RPG that's trying to, like, mix things up, I guess. I want to try and get past there. Because my RPG playing instincts are telling me that there's probably cool crap hidden over there. But I get the feeling this game, there's probably nothing. But we're going to take a look. Because I am that kind of boy. Any guards that are going to fucking just insta-recognize me? Average person in WAD would be terrible. So many products from Pentech subsidiaries are harmful, even turn you into a Bane. I mean, is that really worse than trans fat? Werewolf equals friendly equal terrorism. Congratulations, I've received 100 messages today with restream chat. Well, la-di fucking die. Okay, if they're just going to advertise themselves the whole time I'm using it, I might switch that up. If there was an option, it would just be Krynos. That's just life. Yeah, you're not wrong. But see, like... Okay, I think these guys missed a trick. Because, look, I don't even have a character sheet. Okay, I have this. So I guess there's like a WAD style talent, but like no, like okay, I'm gonna judge this on its own merit. I'm gonna not fault it for not being a tabletop RPG simulator. You know, I'm gonna give the people that worked on this their due credit, and I'm gonna give it a chance. But were it I that had the Werewolf the Apocalypse license and carte blanche to create a narrative RPG, I would do kind of like what they did in Bloodlines and give the character a character sheet. And, you know, maybe I put points into dex stealth and I sneak around as this. Maybe I put points into strength, beat shit out of people, and I go through as Krynos. Because people like to play that way, and then that adds replay value. It's fun seeing Chaz rage in the Werewolf 5 sheet. I mean, it's not rage. I mean, I've seen these in 100 different games. I can deal with it. This game actually reminds me a lot of Vampire. Like the one by Don't Nod. I legitimately wonder how much inspiration they took from that game. Just give me my Bloodlines character sheet with fun Krynos times. Yeah. Speaking of Bloodlines, yes. Is that a request for me to stream it, or are you bringing up Bloodlines too? There's a lot of ways that conversation can go.
I'm sure it is. They're going toe-to-toe with a group of activists right now. Lambda mankind. If I were you, I'd stay here. Keep your head down.
Vampire had actual dialogue between characters and arcs. Bloodlines 2. I'm still looking forward to Bloodlines 2. I'm still wishing the best for that. Gotta love third-person camera where I can just peek around a wall. So like I said, like Paradox just kind of sucking a bunch of things back into the mothership. Oh, I see that. I see that eye going up, filling up.
Anybody?
You saw nothing, Mr. Eye Man. And I'm assuming I stand back here and crossbow that guy in the face. Again, I feel like I should...
Dead shot.
They missed a trick with this. I feel like I should have a narrative decision whether I kill these guys or not. Now, once again, they had to make this for people that are new to the license, right? And I get that. And I want it to succeed. But why, again, if I had the Werewolf IP, what you do is you make it so that you decide whether to kill these guys or not, and then it affects your standing morality, which affects your ending, or affects your plot progression, or affects dialogue off something. I feel, again, I'm gonna judge it on its own merits, and honestly, I'm having fun. Like, when the Krynos comes out, this game is just a blast. But like everything else frustrating me just a little bit. I too have pre-ordered it a year ago, and not only did I pre-order it, I pre-ordered the $90 expansion edition. So I'm with you, but I'm hoping for good things. Did judge it both ways. As a hard fan, it's a standalone game as an intro to Werewolf in general. Is that literally a Skyrim sneak icon? It is not, but it's close. So, like, honestly, pulling Hardsuit Labs might not have been the worst decision. Like, I remember one time seeing on Twitter that somebody had written to, I forget who it was it the line director or Hardsuit themselves on Twitter, and they said, please don't include Nosferatu as a playable character option in Bloodlines, because as a trans person, I have to deal with feeling like an outcast every day or feeling ugly. I'm not really sure what they said. Now, I completely understand that, and I feel horrible for any trans person that has to go through that. But at the same time, you don't have to play as a Nosferatu. Like, the same reason that people like that might feel like Nosferatu is offensive are the same reason that other people might identify with them, because they're outcasts, because they are shunned. And I think the guy from Hardsuit Labs was like, oh yeah, don't worry, that's exactly why we're not putting them in the game. It's like, come on, man, that's one of the major 7 clans, and you're just gonna like not include that as an option? I don't know. Like, I feel like, while I understand where that person was coming from, that doesn't seem like the right option. So I Paradox, like, sucking it back in and realigning it with the brand, maybe that was a good idea. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like, if you don't want to play a Nosferatu, don't play. Again, I understand. Like, I have a lot of empathy for trans people in general, because I don't talk very often on like what my depression has been like for me. I'm not necessarily comparing the two, because I can't. I will never understand what it's like to be a trans person, to go through that. I will never understand what it's like to look in the mirror and just see a completely different person staring back at me. But at the same time, every time I've heard a trans person speak, every time I've or listened to like non-binary people about what their life was like before they transitioned, and just the deep-seated unhappiness, the waiting to die, the suffering, a lot of times it felt like they were speaking directly to me, because I've dealt with that in my depression in general. I have a lot of empathy, and I'm not going very deep into this because I'm playing a game, and I hope people understand that. I'm not trying to compare myself with the struggle that these people go through, and I know I can never fully understand, and that's the bottom line. I have a lot of empathy for these people, but at the same time, like, I have to say, if you don't want to be a Nosferatu, don't play one. You're not forced to experience that, and as long as you're not forced to experience that, I think it's a valid choice. Anyway, I got away from the chat for a long while. It turned out once Mitsuda got sacked, I'm at the point of just looking the other way. If it still ends up good, cool, I'll come back to play it. I think it'll be pretty alright. They have the first game as a template, and let's face it, the first game was a mess. But it was still fun, and it was still Vampire. So really, as long as they put out something that's close to the first game, I think it'll be pretty good. Was probably 5 minutes away from clocking out, picking up Little Caesars on his way home to his wife and kids. Chaz, you monster. I mean, literally. I would think the person would likely have turned out after the Camarilla sourcebook debacle. Okay, the tabletop RPG industry... Oh, I have to detective vision this. Okay. I'm talking to you guys and trying to make sure I don't inadvertently say something stupid. And I'm not paying much attention to the game. Door on. Tabletop RPGs, the industry has changed. Like, Critical Role changed the... What was for the landscape, I guess, for everybody. It brought it into the mainstream, and now because of that, whereas like D&D players and World of Darkness players were like these really, I guess, like deeply entrenched in... Okay, well, Chain Lightning takedowns, that's just what it's going to have to be. Were deeply entrenched in nerddom before they got there. Now, people from all walks of life are joining tabletop RPGs, and that's a great thing. That is a great thing because that's the number one easiest way to like bring our hobby and share what we love with more people. So, saying that they just came out after the Camarilla sourcebook debacle, I don't know. That seems... What's the word I'm looking for? That seems like an unnuanced view. At the same time, however, there are a lot of people that are just coming into this with fresh eyes and maybe don't really know what to expect. Too many crossbow bolts. I haven't shot enough people in the face, guys. No hope for Bloodlines 2. Just going to stick to modding Redemption Bloodlines with new stuff. Turns out to be good. I'll pick it up. Certainly not pre-ordering. Hey, I hope it turns out well. That's all I can say. Off to sleep for work. All right, Von Morrison. You get a good night's rest, buddy. Had a shitty day hoping for a better tomorrow. I am very sorry, and I also hope. You have a good night, buddy. I'm sorry, my train of thought just went completely off.
Running the most
God damn it.
operation here.
I mean, they're pumping out weapons for Endron, not selling timeshares. Looks probably not their priority.
Does Endron make weapons? I mean, I know Pentex as a whole does, but Endron is an oil company. This game does know that, like, Pentex is a thing, right? Oh, they do, Blix? Okay, I'll take your word on that. As far as I knew, Endron was just like an oil conglomerate.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Okay, what are you guys thinking? I'm thinking maybe crossbolt both these guys in the face. The problem is, if I do that, will one notice? And that's a fairly legitimate question. I mean, I'm sure it's a deliberate... There are a lot of people here, and I'm not immediately certain what I'm supposed to do. And supposed to, I think, is the key word. Get the fuck out of here, eye symbol. Also, what a weird mechanic. Like, I have a timer before they notice me. Oh. I guess that helps. So I'm supposed to navigate the maze, I suppose? No, go away, eye symbol. Alright, I don't want to take him down because he's got a pal. I'm assuming that's probably the main reason why they're using the fucking buddy system here. This guy... Ah, fuck off! They've used Endron for everything so far, might have simplified it much like a lot of new things in WoD. Try left before right.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good.
Well, if I go left, there's that big-ass fucking camera there. And I gotta go this way, because I can't get down over here. I can probably squeeze through that, but if I do that, then their eye meters are going to start filling up. So, I hate you got game overs. Right? Like, this is so on rails. Why don't I just fucking go Krenos and toss this place? When it comes to Endron, are they connected like Pentex pulls? No, Endron is a subsidiary of Pentex. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, they're on patrol. Oh, they're on patrol. Which means I can... Ah, fuck, they got eye meters too.
What's happening? I'm gonna take a look.
So Pentex is like the over company, and a lot of people don't know that Pentex actually exists. And then they have like a bunch of branch companies, like they have Sunburst, which is their like tech mogul firm that make like electronics and stuff, and they might do software, I'm not really sure. Endron is like their oil guys, so they handle like the gas, the petrol, and a lot of toxic pollution. Like who else they have? They have Black Dog Game Studio, which does it's a different thing in the WAD. They have Tully's Restaurant, which, yes, is McDonald's.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Do I go across? Like, that's... Okay, I think I know what I gotta do. I think I've got to go, like, through the box maze. Does that guy have a friend, or can I just, like, safely take him down? Nope, he's got a friend. Oh, that was sneaky. That was fucking sneaky. Thanks, Gaia. They're looking at each other, too. Like, if they weren't staring directly at each other, I'd be, okay, crossbow probably works here. But... Sunburst, Magadon Pharmaceutical, Endron, King's Brewery. Actually, know about that. Black Dog, O'Tully's. Kids' Toys, yeah, they do kids' toys, and they're super fucked up. Oh, the kids' toys are some of the worst ones. I have the old vintage first edition Book of the Worm. There's some good shit in there. Alright, well... Yeah, honestly, I got a feeling. I bet you I could take him down. Like this guy here in the foreground, that guy in the background would not be the wiser. Fuck it, what's another game over? Let's give it a shot. Okay. He's just gonna go for himself a merry little walk. Well, then you get the crossbow. Is he looking this way? Nope. And he never will again. I actually chokeholded that guy. Okay. Now here's the question. Do they care about corpses? I'm also going to assume no. Gonna have to unlock that. I am super pissed off. Is that gonna like affect me in any negative way? Because I remember a lot of the like previews and stuff before the game came out would be like, oh, if you rage, you know, in the middle of a dialogue, you could rip somebody's throat out or something. Like, I gotta be honest, with the amount of narrative like fork in the road that this game has given me so far, I don't see them doing that. Like, I don't think this fucking game is going to allow me to kill a single person that they don't intend for me to kill. Alright. And we shoot through here. And hello, friends. You guys didn't decide to go for a walk this time. Whatever. Really? The Barbie dolls is what weirds you out more so than the doctor's play kit? That was the one that got me. Is there people that need a neck realignment? No? Alright, so what are the three pillars that I'm supposed to be looking at this game as? One is a hardcore fan, two as an introduction to the werewolf, and three as a standalone game. Standalone game, slightly disappointed if I'm being honest, because I was hoping for more narrative.
You're up.
It's very linear.
Once I've got their attention, you go find what we can.
But it's not bad. It's mediocre. Nothing special. As a hardcore Werewolf fan, Krynos 10 out of 10. Everything else subpar. As an introduction to Werewolf, probably alright. I mean, noobs don't know that you're not supposed to murder everybody.
Check it again. I gotta be on there. You really think I'd drive all the way out to the ass end of nowhere if I didn't have a pickup?
All right. But I'm gonna have to search that truck. Then we'll see about that pickup.
Knock yourself out, bud.
Where the fuck am I going? Also, like, are all the cameras pointed on the truck now, too? Look at this shit! Who stands around in this big-ass circle? Oh, thing happened? Thing that has nothing to do with me? Well, let me go stare at thing. Sure hope there's no werewolf trying to sneak through at this point. That would be totes awk. Oh. Nobody cared that you died, huh? Alone and unmourned, huh, buddy? It's alright. We Garu know the struggle. Okay, this is like way too open for there to be nobody here.
Received, the crates of explosives
Maybe they're all standing around the truck too. Body positivity, how the dolls themselves could be freaky mannequin things. It's spooky, but great story devices. Fair enough. Thing that I found kind of fucked was the worm-tainted Mokole and a Barney suit. I think that's just like old school White Wolf fucking around. I don't think I'll be getting this game. Linear force stealth triggers me timbers. Thanks for saving me the money, Chaz. I mean, like I said, the Krynos is fun. I'm not looking to necessarily dump on it per se, but there's parts that annoy me slightly, and I think a lot of that is coming from the hardcore Werewolf fan. Although, if you don't like the force stealth, then hey, there you go. You got to see it firsthand, so I guess make your own decision.
The delivery label's been switched.
Oh god, Jimmy died by neck realignment. Wait, is that a truck? Yeah!
I smell something.
Like, narratively, I don't think I'd get anything out of it, like new paths or ideas from yours. Totes, awk, poggers. Hell yeah. Threats and penumbra. Penumbra vision can use to suspect specific threats, such as silver. Oh, that's neat. Like, there's so much potential here. Like, that's the fucking sad thing. Are all those desks fucking silver? There's so much potential here, and it just seems like such a missed opportunity. Well, they're staring at stuff, so they got no clue that I'm here. Also, I really wish the spirit vision was like a toggle, and not that I had to keep hitting the button every 3 seconds. Vampire is a good example of a game you played where it made me want to play again because there were narrative forks in the road and some combat variability. Yeah! Like, Vampire was super good, and it seems like this game, like, deliberately tried to take a lot from Vampire, but it missed the spirit of what it was trying to do. Like, it copied its notes, but it didn't process the info. Bloodlines got stealth right as well. I'm trying real hard not to compare this to Bloodlines every 2 seconds, but you're right. Like, everybody loves Bloodlines. Every World of Darkness fan knows that Bloodlines was a masterpiece. Okay, maybe not a masterpiece, but it was good as fuck. Oh, okay. Silver guns. Well, that makes things different. Keep the silver rounds to one side for the moment. The client hasn't paid the boss yet. Orlov has ordered that nothing be delivered until the invoice is paid. I'm going to assume Orlov is a vampire. I mean, that could just be me stereotyping. Invest in self, get rewarded. Don't you still pass, just less reward, more challenge. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't like how railroaded I am. Oh, by the way, hi, Die194. I'm sorry. I didn't even notice that you were a new person. I'm a terrible streamer. I should have welcomed you earlier. I'm glad you're here. Great story. Dialogue stealth was good. Combat was the only thing bad about it. I mean, honestly, the first time I played Bloodlines, I didn't even think the combat was that bad.
Silver.
I mean, it's not great, but it's functional.
Kill Garu. Dusk. They're shipping out silver bullets. You know what that means.
Change of plans?
Change of plans.
Okay,
I need to find out who's buying these bullets and why. Buy me some more time.
Steal explosives from the weapon dealer. Investigate silver ammunition. Didn't have many issues with the combat till the end game. I mean, honestly, same. If you went into melee, it was fine. Do I have to shoot these scientists? Like, do I just pop these fucking guys in the head? Like, again, half these people don't even know what the fuck they're doing. Oh, we're making silver bullets. Oh, okay. The only time I had problems with the combat in Bloodlines was... You know those... Okay, spoilers for fucking... What, a 20-year-old game at this point, I guess? You know those 3 ghouls that kill Heather if you keep Heather to the end game? For some reason, if you try to get in melee range with them, you just incinerate. So that was where I had issues with them, because until that point, I didn't have any points in gun. But, like, outside of that, I didn't really need it. You just walk up, you slap things with your severed arm, and I made it through the game just fine. This game is good for what it is. I think the WoD fan is getting in the way. This will probably bring a lot of new fans to WoD. I hope you're right, HTG. It's not terrible. Like, as a standalone game, like I said, it's not terrible. It's just not great. I'm getting the feeling that I know how this game is going to go. There's going to be 4th stealth section, and then Krynos beatdown, 4th stealth section, Krynos beatdown, 4th stealth section, Krynos beatdown, and maybe I'll be talking to people in between. Played Gangrel, but I think I spec'd weird because I couldn't do a dang thing to Ming Zhao and the Sheriff. Ming Zhao is just kind of a bitch. Like, the only way I made it through Ming Zhao was just buying like 20 blood packs and take him into the fight. The Sheriff was also kind of a bitch. You just kind of like skirmish, you hit and move, and then there was that one move. He like sort of tumbles at you and swings. So like ducking under that was important. Biggest issue with Bloodlines for me. Oh, but yeah, as a standalone game, HTG, the problem that I have with it is it's super railroaded. But some games are, I guess. I mean, I play mostly retro games, so what the fuck do I know? But again, I feel like this is going to be very linear, very formulaic. Stealth section, Krynos. Stealth section, Krynos. And again, the Krynos is fucking awesome. Like, they super got that right. But I guess maybe it is the WoD fan getting away. I was hoping for more narrative from this. And I don't feel like anything I do matters. Unless it's getting caught in a 4th stealth section. If you play something like a smooth talking Toreador adventure, you get punished in the end game because you're railroaded into a lot of combat. True. That is true. Die 194, is stepping sideways in this, or is the spirit world just basically ignored in that respect? I have no idea. I literally just started this game less than an hour, maybe hour and a half ago. Gun-toting Toreador is fun. The one and only time I played Toreador, I just basically went seduction spec. Because the way I used to feed in Bloodlines was I went Nosferatu, and that would deliberately like pop out and spook people into the alleys, and that's how I got blood. Well, when I was playing a pretty vampire, I couldn't do that, so I had to find another way to get it, and, well, the Toreador have their ways. Some moments where you can sabotage a room to make combat easier, but you're just so afraid to do it because they won't tell you when you can get caught. Fans of these games are into that, yeah. I remember I had to console myself a bunch of flamethrowers to actually bring down Ming Zhao. I've never actually used fucking console commands in Bloodlines. Yusif, what's up, buddy? Yeah, but apparently with my loadout, even legitimately buying flamethrowers barely do anything. Holy shit. I don't think I ever used a flamethrower in Bloodlines. Again, I mostly just spec melee. Yeah, I just love Nosferatu in general. Like, they've always been my favorite clan for a number of reasons. Gun Toreador with Celerity 5, remember melting Ming Zhao melee is kind of hard with her. I have to play as a Toreador again. It's been a long time. Well, see, Malk is great for Bloodlines, but it's great for like a second playthrough. You don't want to do that first. I'm a sneaky werewolf. I'm going this way. Boop. You can't see me 'cause I jump.
Shipment's loaded. How are things on yours?
Shouldn't be much.
I'll have to play Bloodlines again. I'm not gonna lie, I'd like to stream it, but I feel like that would... Like, I want to stream it as part of Rise of the Free States, and I don't want to, like, dilute the experience of the stream. You know what I mean? By doing it before Bloodlines, or before Rise of the Free States gets to that point. But who knows? I'm a... Oh, holy shit! That blue part that said locked framed HTG's, like, quote so perfectly. I thought the game actually said, you tried so hard and got so far. Are you fucking with me?
Waiting.
Or paying, clearly. You're not getting anything until Endrin is paid up. You can tell that to your President Watkins in person.
I don't think you understand what's at stake here.
I like the fucking power loader in the background.
I understand that you've just been attacked and you're looking to hit back. I also understand that you need our...
I actually really like LA by Night, so you don't have to worry about there being an unpopular opinion with me.
Downstairs. Ready and waiting to
I don't know, actually.
As soon as you've paid us. Sorry, mate.
Like, that's... I'm pretty sure, like, that's handled by the World of Darkness Twitch channel now. So it's not really produced with Geek and Sundry, so that's just up to them.
Tarker's Mill. Hey!
I didn't even notice the gliding.
You and I need to talk.
Who are you? How'd you get in?
I'm asking the questions. Who are you talking to?
I'm just gonna go fucking threaten this guy after a whole fucking, like, 4 stealth sequence. I'm gonna just walk up to him and be like, hey.
Try it and it'll be the last thing you ever do.
Okay. Question him about the woman. Question him about the attack. He must stop this.
Who's the woman who wanted silver bullets?
Major Gravina? She works for Endrin. Ever since they set up their sights at Tarker's Mill, they've been having problems with the local population. And if someone comes to see me, it means they plan on solving their problems with raw firepower. Come on now. I've answered your question.
You've answered one question, sir.
I've got things to do. Let's put a stop to this little farce. I advise you to stay put while I call my guard. This is your one chance to walk out of here alive, so I wouldn't waste it if I were you.
Threaten him or terrorize him? What is... I'm very confused at what the difference between these two are, because does this imply Cryonoswarm? I kind of want to go Cryonoswarm, or I could just kill this guy, I think. I think that's what Enrage means. I think we're gonna threaten.
You call security and all they'll find is your corpse. Do we understand each other? The woman took that elevator out of here. Where does it go?
To the heliport on the roof. But she's already taken off. It's too late to catch her. Jesus. What do you even want from me?
You obviously know what's happening at Tarker's Mill. Don't pretend that you don't have a network.
That's some dangerous information. You sure you want to know?
Talk.
Endrin purchased some facilities at Tarker's Mill. And they're not there to create jobs, no. They plan to do the same thing.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, helicopters just don't work that fast.
Even if it kills every living thing there in the process. And they'll kill anyone who stands in their way.
They can't just kill whoever they want. They've got money, but people would know. The media would spread it far and wide.
You really don't know what you're up against, do you? Endrin is powerful. They can do whatever they want. No one will care about a few dead protesters. History
Honestly, that's probably true.
Written by the victors, after all. Now, die.
Are you serious? You fucking see, we're just gonna go from talking to, like, you're gonna shoot me in the face, I guess, the shoulder. And here comes the forced Chrono section, which I'm not complaining about. Best part of the game. I'm gonna kill you first, though. Hang on. Grab. Execution. Grab. Are they just gonna, like, keep continuously spawning? Grab. Execute. Oh. I'm speedy. Garo, I wanted to be strength, shoot the win at people, Garo. And win.
Tarker's Mill. My old cairn. Adana. I have to go back.
Spirit points and skill tree. Press, I think that's the select button on my controller. It's weird. The Logitech controller does not actually have the symbols that it fucking shows you. But I guess it's maybe because it thinks it's an Xbox controller. Whatever. Cahal will gain experience during missions or by finding spirits unlock new abilities through his skill tree. Just a nap. Okay. See, and why does my controller do that? That's so weird. Okay, let's... So I got me a point, I think. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this out of the way. Takedowns now increase rage gains even more. Electric bolts. Use bolts to destroy security cameras, reinforcement, entries, and turrets. That seems useful. Marksmanship 1. Slow motion is now activated upon detection. Oh! Super interesting. I'm still in the tutorial. Okay, so maybe the game opens up a little bit later. Maybe I judged too harshly. That's okay. So Lupus easily perceives distant spirits with penumbra vision. Rage gains an additional slot. Interesting. Krynos can now use the dash attack while mid-air. After healing, Krynos will now keep restoring extra health if it hits enemies. That's cool. Krynos can now roar. A roar will knock surrounding enemies down. May be useful. I could see. Agile stance. Krynos generates more rage and more fury on successive hits. Can't get that. Krynos can now rush forward, slashing everything in its way. Incorruptible Fury. In Frenzy, the Krynos is immune to almost any attempt at interruption. I don't know what interruption is. I guess like that taser shit. Weaver Surge. Frenzy now triggers an automatic free healing. Useful, but situational. I think I want the electric bolts. Because that... I'm not entirely certain why that's a gift. I guess a Weaver gift. Why not? Because that just sounds useful. Alright. X input controllers end up defaulting to that. Okay, that's fair. I just thought it was weird because I never know what those fucking symbols mean. Interruptions like hit stun. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, basically like tasers.
What the fuck are you doing, Go? I just had to pop a couple guards who wanted to put a bullet in my head. Get the fuck back here.
I'm sorry, I had to be a werewolf for 5 seconds. Are we... We're in fucking Endron, man. Are we really gonna do the Dragon's Lair thing of fucking drink me potions? Cahal will grow his rage each time he takes a sip on the flask. Fuck it.
Sorry, but I didn't have a choice. Keep the engine running. We're out of here as soon as I get back.
You're just gonna walk into a fucking Endron plant, see a random bottle. I mean, yeah, it'd probably piss me off too with all the fucking diseases that are in it. I'm guessing I can't do that. It's not a bad game. It's probably like a solid 6 or 7. So far. Let me put it that way. This King's Label sure don't taste like worm. Yeah. Door.
The alarm alarm went off in the boss's office, but I'm not getting.
Press Y to sabotage a reinforcement entry. See, if they were going to extend the tutorial like this, this would have been a perfect opportunity to establish that character growth that I was talking about earlier. And then, you know, then I would have been less confused and not realizing I'm still in the tutorial after a 5-year jump. I don't know, maybe I'm just an idiot. Sabotage Endron's reinforcement entries. So, okay, so those yellow fucking doors that will just keep spawning guards, they're literally just for arenas. Weird choice, but okay. Reinforcements will be critically wounded if their entry has been sabotaged, so they're just not going to use a door.
Maximum alert until the situation's clear.
Strange decisions, but I'm... Oh, shit! I didn't even fucking think about it. Oh, hey, but that's cool. Like, not all... I actually can go Krynos. Okay, maybe, just maybe, I have judged a little harshly. Oh, hello. Why is my grab on left bump? It's weird. Oh, he's got silver. Like, okay, credit where credit is due. They did exactly what I was asking for. I got caught, I went Krynos, and I tossed the place. Fuck the stealthy approach. Werewolf, goddammit. Okay. Honestly, liking a little bit more now. I was saying it was like a 6 or a 7. I'm gonna go hard 7 now, and if it does open up narratively, then I might bump it up a little bit more. I will say though that the tutorial or this first level or two, like, because I've been playing for an hour and a half already, and like, I worry that a lot of people aren't even going to give it that much. You know, they're just going to like judge it by the first couple minutes. And then, I don't know. Best, yeah, true. I kind of want to, ooh, enrage. Yeah, I kind of want to just toss it, fuck it. Look, I have choice. That's for you. Oh, I'm hurting. Gonna have to watch that. And jumpy. I can't jump. Wait, yes. Oh, yeah, I spent my rage healing. Come here. Okay, like, seriously, yeah. If I can just go Krynos whenever I want. You redeemed my faith in you, Earthblood. Again, I wish they made it a little bit clearer that I was still in the tutorial, and I wouldn't be feeling like such of a dumbass now. Can I grab? I can grab him. That must be pants-shittingly terrifying. Like, you're just in a room with a giant fucking werewolf, and the guy next to you just gets decapitated by his bare hands. And that's for you. And boop. I still love the Krynos. Ooh, look! I didn't even notice the fucking, like, Devil May Cry style combo multiplier. I don't even know what that does yet. Okay, I get it. You have silver, and you want to be the next to die. Frenzy? Yeah, fuck him. I'm taking a lot of silver damage. Oh, that's right. I don't have special moves in this. Weird that my frenzy ended before my bloodlust did. It may have been, holy shit, 25 months, my guy. 2 fucking years. We do go back a ways, and yeah, that's is that sabotage enough for you? Okay, like, this is cool. This is cool. I take back a lot of the negative shit I said, just because. Come on, man, the Krynos is so dope. That was everything I wanted. But, like, fair warning, I'm probably just gonna do exactly what I was saying and just. I'm assuming, like, once the game gets more difficult, then the stealthy approach might, you know, be favored, or maybe depending on how I put my spirit points. Boop, boop, boop. What's funny is that most of these shafts probably don't go anywhere. They're probably just, like, for stealth mode that I have completely obsoleted. Oh. I didn't even see that. Oh, it's graded. Through here, then? Oh, I think so. Why do I have to cross? That's weird. Also, you think these guys would have been alerted? The room on the other side is literally covered in blood. Like, they have to have some dope-ass soundproofing here at Endron Land. I don't... Tossing it in the room again! I didn't even necessarily intend to do that. I was gonna do the stealth, and then 3 guys walked up, and I was like, maybe not stealth. Yeah, that dash attack, like, just completely bowls over these shield dudes. Oh, I didn't even know I was carrying him. Goodbye, the room. Comes out of Christ a fucking baton, an electric baton. So, you know. Oh boy, we are not a subtle people, Asgaru. Now, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Gunshots and monstrous growls. Same. Honestly, yeah, it is an Endron plant. You wish you could get rid of your sub notification? I don't think you have to broadcast it unless... Because, like, I've spoken in Raven's chat without broadcasting my sub notifications before. Oh, just back of the truck.
Where are we headed?
Tarker's Mill.
Also, I'm a very clean man, considering I just completely eviscerated 3 rooms. How would I judge this game if I was just into monster movies, never heard of WAD at all? Well, see, there's a lot of ways to come at it. Do you come at that from, like, the traditionalist standpoint? Do you come at that from a standpoint of, like, just accepting adaptation? Because if I was, like, really into, like, the universal Lon Chaney Wolfman, I think this whole, like, eco-terrorism was weird. like subplot thing. And then also the fact that I have control over my form would remove some of the horror of it.
We're too late. Endron is already here.
Like the WAD interpretation of werewolf. Yeah, that's a hell of a calling card. I'd say Endron's there.
What do we do?
The WAD interpretation of werewolf has always been a weird one for me. It's cool as shit, and I love it, but it's so weird.
What's even down there?
My home. Dusk, stay out of this.
Wait! Call!
Rodko! Rodko, they've cleared our northern line. They have an exo.
We'll take care of the wounded later.
Why do you have an eye patch?
We have to
You're a
stop
Garou. You heal. Even if I clawed your eye out, I don't know. Yeah, like, if I was legitimately into monster movies, the spirit thing and the weird, like, eco stuff, I think I would not understand legitimately.
Over there.
Oh, him went smash. Yeah, that's 100% true, die. That alien power loader does not have enough armor. Like, no, you're still like 90% exposed to that. That thing has claw. Look! What the fuck is this gonna do? It's a fucking werewolf!
Rodko.
Like, the battle armor, mech, kind of a cool idea, but that particular design of it.
You'll regret that.
Got your arm.
Clever boy. Ultras, fall back!
She doesn't even have bulletproof glass. Like, what are you doing?
Fucking silver. Tell me.
Aw, is Grandpa gonna die now?
Don't worry, Cahal. Your daughter didn't fight this battle.
The same store as the Grey Knights. That's funny.
Riddled with silver. They'll take days to heal. But things would have been far worse if you hadn't stepped in.
I just did what I had to do. Nothing more.
I honestly never thought I'd see your face again. Why'd you come back, Cahal?
Talk about Adana, talk about the attack. I mean, it seems shitty that I'm not worried about my daughter, but I left my daughter because I was worried about her, right? So, what brought me back was the attack.
I heard that the Cairn was going to be attacked.
Party Cup, how you doing?
For you. For Adana.
And how did you hear that?
I overheard Endron talking about it on my last job. I may have left Tarker's mill, but I never turned my back on it. I couldn't just abandon you.
You found it easy enough 5 years ago. Your Cairn and your daughter have always needed you. I tried to tell you that.
Where is she, Rodko?
With Ava. Working undercover at the biggest...
Also, I can't help but notice that, and again, it's probably a change made for noobs. Nobody has, like, weird werewolf names, like Evan Heals the Past or something. Biggest Endron site in the Pacific Northwest. Best, well, yeah, no shit, he put her in danger, asshole. She's a werewolf. It's kind of your shit.
What do you mean?
You remember the old abandoned mine not far from here?
Honestly, I guess it's because my daughter grew up or something. I'm going to have to deal with that or something. But yeah, it's not even different character models.
To wipe them out, but Tank Girl stopped us. The woman you saw in the exo during the attack, she drove us back.
Tank Girl, you call her. I encountered her during my last mission.
I do like the idea of exoskeletons, like, being introduced into werewolf. Like, that's a really interesting idea to fight. Werewolves.
That's the name her men give
but that design is awful.
To us, she's Tank Girl. And she leads Endron's troops with about as much grace. Their attack on the Cairn was their first wave of revenge for our attack on the training center. We managed to repel them this time, but it's only a temporary victory.
I have no idea.
Any moment. And Endron
I have no world building.
Soldiers.
Then we've got to go back to the mine and destroy their training center. It's the only way to buy the cairn any sort of safety, no matter how brief.
Also, that's weird, because if they are trying to cater to noobs this much, they're not really explaining what the cairn is. I guess he said it was his home, but... Again, if I had no idea what the WAD was, I would just kind of wonder why these people were just a bunch of forest hobos living under the roots of a tree. I mean, I'm going to help regardless, but I would like to know more.
Tell me about Idana. How have you trained her?
Just as I promised you. I trained her to be a warrior. I taught her everything.
Would I drive the mech? Yes. Would I drive the mech against a 9-foot werewolf? We'll talk, especially if my whole lower body's exposed.
Has she gone through her first change yet?
Not yet.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
She never showed much inclination toward the
You fucking piece of shit. You sent in a Garou that hasn't even trained yet?
Studying humans, technology, and infiltration.
To walk in the
And wait a minute, so she's the daughter of a Garou and a Garou, but she's not a Metis?
And though it's not how I wanted to
my
do
head,
things,
my head.
It certainly paid off.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm misinterpreting the story that they're trying to tell.
Rest assured, though, Idana's just as much.
I had a forklift certification, actually. True story. If you get them going fast enough, they're basically forklifts with teeth. Or go-karts with teeth. Okay, if the wife was human, then why did you send her in when you had Garou? My head. Maybe the kiddo is the perfect medicine. Ugh, fuck. But then... Getting frustrated.
Tell me about Ava. How's she doing?
When you went into exile...
Okay, I guess.
As my lieutenant. She was ready and willing, but it was hardly a smooth transition.
Would I install more Daestra?
Some concessions.
I feel like I should be getting that reference, and I'm just not.
Humans in the cairn. A lot more than when I was here.
Ava's lamb to mankind.
I'd heard about her group of activists. They're actually getting a lot of attention.
Oh, more DACA.
Not sure if that's the best thing for the
Again, I would install more armor on the fucking thing.
At first.
What do you mean?
For the longest time, I never trusted humans. But then I saw...
Yeah, they call them humans, not kinfolk. It's definitely targeted at noobs, but they're just kind of glossing over it.
I saw their potential. Even I had to admit that Ava was right. The humans have been stalwart allies in our fight for Gaia. And now you've seen firsthand what Endron is doing to us. Our ranks grow thinner every year. Ava's humans aren't afraid to put their lives on the line for the planet. What more could I ask for?
I don't think they have, to be honest. Oh, have they? Oh, yeah, they have. They have. I'm just not fully paying attention.
Until I'm healed, there's no way we can make a move on the training center.
I'll take care of that goddamn training center myself. You know I can handle it on my own.
No. You're no longer a part of this pack. It's my responsibility.
And
but am I part of the cairn?
Days? Weeks? If they return, the cairn will fall.
Huh. I'll think about it. Go pay your respects to your Fen and come back.
How very orc of you, hot trash.
We'll talk about the mine.
Ooh. I'm assuming Yefen is some kind of spirit? This could be cool. Again, one of the main things I was hoping from this game was to see, like, the world of Werewolf visually, so... I just noticed those symbols in the bottom. I only have 3 fucking crossbow bolts. Who the fuck carries 3 bolts?
In a bad way.
Dusk, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to keep clear.
You really thought I'd leave you behind like that? You should know me better than that by now. Besides, looks like you need all the help you can get. And I really don't want to lose my front row tickets to the Cahal show.
I'll check that out in a second, Daestra. Boop, boop, boop.
This isn't your fight.
Yeah, well, I think that's for me to decide.
Well, if you really want to help.
I'll go look after the injured. I rang the weather stormers and asked them to lend us.
Ooh, that's a good point, Di. I never thought of that.
About me. You just do what you gotta do.
I'm assuming that, like, when they say humans in the cairn, they're talking about kinfolk. Like, I'm assuming all these people are kinfolk. They just, again, noobs. What's the kinfolk? That's it. I feel like it would take 5 seconds to explain.
Good to see you made it through okay.
Thanks in no small part to you. I'm glad you came back, Cahal.
Lambda Mankind really helped us out too. We're lucky to have them with us.
Can I take gun? No gun? Crossbow? Okay, I guess Cahal likes his crossbow. Rodko, I haven't had much time to see you since Adana was born, and I don't want you to feel as though I've abandoned you, so I've taken more time to write to you. A lot have changed these last few months with my marriage to Cahal and the birth of Adana, and I know your duties as pack leader take up a lot of your time. But I don't want you to know that I'm proud. I want you to know that I'm proud of what you're doing for the pack, for Tarker's Mill, and for our fight for Gaia's survival. If you ever want to talk about any of that, know that your little sister is always there for you, Ludmila.
Adana was only a few days old when Ludmila wrote this letter.
And what a coincidence that it's on the fucking table in this room with no door. Good thing there's never any wind. I don't want to be a doggo. Oh, yeah, there is a run button,
didn't even know
dumbass.
how to fight. He was a spirit healer, a caretaker of children.
Endrin doesn't show anyone mercy, and we won't either.
Moment of silence for Magnus. What you doing with the gun, buddy? Nothing? Just standing there menacing? Okay, I will leave you to it. Yep, Yefen's definitely a spirit, and I really hope this is going to be cool. Yeah, the human enemies, it's a little harder to explain. I'm assuming the people here are kinfolk. Yes, you can transform for free, but it costs an action. You can spend a rage to make it not cast an action.
It has been many a year since I last felt your presence, warrior of Gaia.
Little disappointing that he just popped up.
Anyone called me that.
Your cairn needs you, and the wild has need of your protection.
I like the design though, like he looks cool. Wrinkly hands is a little weird, but
His might to take control of it, and he is winning. The corruption takes many forms.
odd choice for the voice though.
But the effects are always the same. You must help us fight back.
Like that weird little rolling rasp he has at the end of some of his words. A wreath spirit. Has it changed? I don't know. I've never been to this fucking cairn before. There was literally no build-up.
Like it did when I left. Yet you still protected the forest with everything you had. Your strength, your aura. What happened to them?
As Gaia weakens, so too do I. The Englings, the Jacklings, the Gafflings.
I caught that too, Di. That's interesting.
The Eater of Souls tries to corrupt them.
But they're minor spirits.
They are every bit as important as you or I.
Also, Jaglings, more in-universe terminology.
I must look
but that just makes the weird, like,
powerless to act.
Line they're trying to tiptoe between deep in-universe stuff and making it translatable for noobs weirder.
Need your help. You must help me to combat the worm, to protect the wild.
Donna, he overestimates me. Did I just not tell the leader of the fucking cairn that I could toss a fucking training center myself?
I came back to find my daughter. Have you seen her?
Adana, a dear friend, and always respectful of nature. You fear for her safety, then? She, too, is fighting for Gaia, in her own way. But
also, you guys really did not break the bank on that spirit animation, did you?
You both walk the same path.
I'm assuming the wavy, like, trees and shit are implying that I'm in the Umbra. Which, again, makes it more disappointing that Ifen just popped up.
Fight your battles.
Madonna.
You will need power. Power I can provide by helping you develop your warrior.
The voice they chose for him is so weird. He sounds sinister.
Thank you, Ifen.
You may find lost spirits during your travels. Return them to me, and I will be able to strengthen your natural abilities.
I mean, it's entirely possible, right? Like, there's the, what, 2 vampires on the Pentex board of directors?
Many of your kin fell in combat. I would ask you to bury them. You will find their bodies both inside and around the cairn. Your penumbra vision will show you the way. Soothe their souls.
Oh, the one that looks strangely like Matthew Dawkins? Zettler, right?
Travel to the wild.
I don't know why, but his Vitez card just always looks like Matt Dawkins to me, and I think it might be deliberate.
I will if I can. But my priority is Endron's training center.
Weaken the forces of the worm there, but never forget your brothers and sisters. Gaia needs you.
Okay, appease the spirits of fallen warriors.
I hope Rodko's changed his mind.
I need... Okay, so those aren't...
Serious? But how? She was in the back, tending to the wounded.
It's all my fault. They had a sniper. I just couldn't take him out in time.
How do I bury? I guess I have to talk to Rodko first.
Killed Leandra? But she was pregnant.
Can I go to the training center now, Dad?
He's gotten so weak. Please, Rodko, let me help you. Let me deal with this training.
Again, the voice didn't sound weak.
Why is it that you care
The voice
now,
sounded
Carl?
sinister. Like, if he ends up being corrupted, good plot
Easy
twist.
to
But...
ignore when we went right in front of you. What? You want to be part of the pack again?
I want to help the pack. I want to protect Adana.
But you don't intend to rejoin us.
I've already given into rage and killed one of our kin, Rodko. I can't take the risk of doing it again.
Oh, well, fair enough.
I already know I disagree. Nonetheless...
But were they still making Vitez cards at that point? I thought it was out of print by, like, 2008.
So I'll accept your help.
Let's find out more. No, I'm good. Fuck it. We already asked about that, I think.
What can you tell me about this so-called training center?
Ava managed to get a hold of the mine blueprints to help us prepare for our previous attack. The site's weak point is its power supply.
They apparently haven't had the time to give it a proper upgrade. The whole thing is powered by one big propane tank, just like it was when it was a mine.
I see. So if I blow up the tank, the whole mine will cave in, taking the training center with it. Then we'll need explosives. You'll be happy to know I didn't come back empty-handed.
That is weird.
I'm aware. I met your new friend, Dusk, right? He gave me the explosives you two stole. We've still got a problem, though. You don't know the layout of the site, and I'm too injured to go with you. Huh. I don't like touching this stuff, but I suppose I'll use Ava's radio equipment to guide you. That should do the trick.
Perfect. So we'll stay in radio contact.
Take the explosives and go. Good luck, Cahal.
Collect the explosives. Oh, hey, I can run as a dude too.
They killed my son.
He's lost a lot of blood. I don't know if he'll make it through the night. Has anyone told his wife yet?
She's gone.
Yeah, I'll say they did.
She bled out just before they shot him.
Oh, sweet, rage potion. Cannot grab new flask. Haha. Silly werewolf people.
Now we're talking.
The joke is on you. I can grab all of the flasks.
I'll make good use of that.
What do you drink that just makes you that pissed off? I don't know, maybe just whiskey. Rodko, Adana has managed to get hired by Endron at the Tarker's Mill fracking site. As expected, her academic background allows her to be selected by Endron. Should allow us to learn more about their biofuel project, but working with those assholes isn't easy for her. I'll remain with her for a while to help her. I'll get back to you when I've got something new.
This is only a few months old.
Read. Rodko. Why does Rodko just leave his fucking letters everywhere? We can't make any progress on the biofuel. Endron owns the exclusive patent, and its composition is held within the company. Nobody in Adana's team has any information on it. We'll have to go and get the data directly from the lab servers, but the place is under high security. Adana can't go there without the risk of being detected, and I can't help her. We have to find a way of getting our hands on that data. We'll return to the cairn soon and talk to you about it.
This letter must have been sent just before the attack on the cairn.
Then how did it arrive in time? Hey, Stripey Cat, how's it going?
Hey,
Boxes, filing systems, personal storage. Oh, hey, did you see that? They actually called him a kinfolk. I guess that means he's a nameless NPC, but they used the word kinfolk. I'm super proud. Ah, yes.
Hello,
Booms.
Dusk, my friend. I owe you.
It's so much faster when you're a doggo. And... okay, I guess I really can't fault... You know what? Honestly, this is kind of a cool design for a cairn. I always just kind of pictured cairn as being like open-aired, you know? But just the way that nature intertwines with every little part of this. Like, this is neat. This is cool, like, area design. Oh, I fell. Kind of weird, though, that what seems to be the cairn's, like, patron spirit has, like, this dinky little shrine. Like, you think he'd have, like, I don't know, an amphitheater or something. He's a big enough spirit. But, like, honestly, I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, I'm supposed to do the thing. And maybe one day I'll figure that out for myself. I am a Fianna, okay. If that was mentioned before, I wasn't paying enough attention to notice.
If assholes show themselves, just fire. Do not hesitate.
Okay, like a Pentex first team, I get.
They're currently recruiting at their training center.
Then, perhaps I need to enlist.
Are we gonna fucking go undercover? Wait a minute. The cairn is here. Endron is here. Cairn, Endron, and a cairn full of werewolves and kinfolk. Okay, I don't know if it's full of werewolves. Apparently there's me and Rodko. Just let this happen? Just fucking not even down the fucking street. Okay. Apparently I just passed the tutorial, so. Like, I'm trying to play the game the way the game wants me to play, but I can't tell you how tempting it is just to be like, Krenos, fuck it. Why did the Karen let them build this here? Yeah! Dude, look, fucking, I can see the Karen from here. That bothers me. Hamid, really? Okay, I'm just gonna... I can't. You guys, I cannot vocalize what is wrong with this. This is a training center for Pentex first teams. Right? Like Pentex. It is a training center for Pentex first teams 10 feet from a werewolf cairn. Okay, let's just let that one go. Into the ether, deep breath. Pentex first teams are just gonna let random fucking dudes just walk by and be like, oh, okay, I guess he's new here. He certainly couldn't be one of those angry folks with all the hair that are literally not even down the fucking street.
You hear the internal motto around here?
The cost of the fine is always less than the cost of compliance.
Hello, Pentex fellows. I too am a Pentex fellow. Would you like to do something morally degrading? I kicked a puppy yesterday. Hello, armored man. This is...
You see the kit they're supplying people with? Must be worth a fortune.
Tell me about it. I mean, pump-action rifles with holographic...
You here to enlist?
The only fucking... The road is literally closed by a steel shutter. So anybody who is not a fucking werewolf, they have to let in. There's no way they see this guy. You here to let's tell the truth. I'm a werewolf and I'm here to... Or I could toss the place. You know what? I'm actually tempted not to toss the place. I want to see where this goes. All right. Sure, let's inquire. More info, the better, right?
You've been having some trouble lately.
You hear correctly. We were attacked a few days ago. We pushed them back, but let's just say we're a little understaffed right now.
What's in this training program of yours anyway?
That's classified. But those who survive their training become real killing machines. With real thick wallets, too. What do you say? You interested?
This seems like a weird addition to a werewolf game. Yeah, let's go undercover at fucking Pentex. What happens? Okay, we know what happens if I tell the truth. We know what happens if I tell the truth. Fuck
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Did you register on our website?
Nah, I prefer to do things in person.
Okay, well that's an option in 2021, as we all know who've tried to apply for a job.
Cahal Fillin. Hell of a name. There you go. You're on the list. All right then.
Yeah, it could be right.
Report to the instructor for testing. He's in the warehouse. Oh, and one last thing. Looking at you, it's pretty obvious you've done some time. Try not to mention that. The instructor hates ex-cons.
Why does the instructor hate ex-cons? You would think Pentex likes people with a loose moral fiber.
Control, I've got a candidate for you.
Look! I'm literally walking up to this place with a piece on my hip. Okay, I guess that's the crossbow, but still. You know, there's a couple times. There's a couple times when I've handled a situation as an ST, and I'm like, nah, that's stupid. That's not realistic.
Looking to sign up? You have to talk to the instructor.
A team of people made this.
In the courtyard.
Like, I feel like a lot of that I'm complaining about is like indicative of a rush. I think there was supposed to be some kind of open world element here, which, you know, maybe there is a Andron first training team here, because apparently nobody knows what Pentex is here. Like, I could see if it was like at opposite ends of this huge fucking zone, and like they just binned all that and like, ah, fuck it, make it a 10-foot wall.
That means your rifle will see what you see, compensate for any human error.
Oh, they have smart guns. That's neat.
Caught one of Endron's
Wow, they
new ads on
really
TV
they
last
watched a
night.
lot of Aliens to
They've
make
even got a
this
brand
game.
new slogan: greener action serving the biosphere.
Damn. There's nothing they won't greenwash, huh?
Tell me about it. Couldn't be further away from their actual motto.
Oh shit! Wrong button. I was looking for the run. Huh, you saw nothing.
Got a whole lot of new recruits. Sure, but most of them look too soft to be useful. Well, at least until they're medical. They'll be
This is this is ludicrous. Fuck it. Also, I just realized the ludicrousness of them having boxes of angry juice at the werewolf fair. How could that be a problem?
All right, Gramps. Let me just find you on the list here.
Make up a name. His list contains my name. I mean, it does, yeah.
I signed up at the entrance. Kahal Philin.
Ah, right. Here you are. Now let's get down to business. You ready for the interview?
Threaten him. Threaten him. Wait. Fuck it.
What is this interview bullshit? What fucking entrance shrink needed to justify their paycheck this month?
Why do I need an interview to get a job?
Slow down, cowboy. What makes you think you can just show up and demand a badge and a gun without telling us who you are or where you came from?
Because you clearly don't care.
You know what, old man? I'm gonna give you a chance. You've got a 1-week probationary period. But if you fuck up, your ass is mine. Welcome to Endron's training program.
Oh, fucking.
Head over to the waiting room. Someone will come get you new recruits in a few minutes.
Understood.
Fuck it. Whatever. Okay, so 3 pillars, right? The 3 pillars of my judgment. What are they again? Hardcore werewolf fan, standalone product, and introduction to the WOD for new players. Standalone product doesn't get the ludicrousness of just all of this shit happening. Again, I would fall into the same place as like the Lon Chaney monster people. It's like, why are werewolves doing this shit with like spirits and stuff? But I don't know. As a hardcore werewolf fan, this is fucking funny as shit. As an introduction to the WOD for new players, it's a bit more tricky. It's probably fine, but it's nothing special. The fuck are you wearing? Oh, he's got like SWAT team gear. From back here, it looked like he had like a bicorn and a. Look, it looks like a bicorn, doesn't it? It even looks like he's got a little feather on the back. Maybe I'm just nuts. All right. Good thing there's absolutely no classified areas here in this. I could just toss the place.
So you managed to get through their test just like that. Well done. They want to make you wait. We don't have time for that.
So I'm here and toss the place.
Command post overlooking the waiting room. You'll have a computer inside and a service door leading into the mine. That computer will allow you to open the service door and cut communications with the lower floor. And the people here won't know what's going on in the training center.
Okay. Fuck it.
Wait here.
Middle of an old mine, one of our officers come by to escort you soon. I sure hope they weren't talking to me, because I ain't waiting nowhere, and also I'm a fucking wolf. Door on. Lift on. It'd be interesting if there was like a scenario that came up where I'd have to like decide what to turn on and turn off. Because right now it seems very obvious which buttons I'm supposed to press. Fucking training programs probably include something fucked up. I mean, yeah. That's still really dumb. I thought it would get old. It does not. It does not get old. Bastats, the werecats, do that. Being a human in this game is the boring part. Honestly, you guys can't see it on my screen because the way that the app comes up. But when that box popped up, it just framed, "Give me a gunny oney, Mr. Dwill Sarge." So every once in a while, my brain's not thinking. I think it's an actual fucking achievement that pops up. Nope, no one on the elevator. Oh, oop. They coming. Like, is this a restricted area, or am I still in the Hamid zone? Where, like, if I get caught as a dude, it's no big deal. Also, they use these specific vents, like, a lot. I mean, I get it, like, from gameplay perspective, but, like, from a world-building perspective, it's kind of weird. Like, I should think there should be multiple vents like that I could squeeze through. Although that green light is very interesting. That reminds me of something, I think it was Hugo Martin said about Doom 2016. Oh, eyeballs. Where, like, for some reason, green tends to point people the way they're supposed to go. Is there people in there? Huh. Well, it sure is a good thing that there's never any workers in any of these fucking computer labs that I need to use. Being tied to Luna means you only have to deal with her gravity. Human form would be the most vulnerable form for call. True. But, theoretically, less people shooting at me is its own kind of strength. I'm much more satisfied that I know I can go Krenos and rip this place apart if I want. I actually do like stealth in video games. I think stealth games are, like, super fun. This has a very lukewarm version of that, but it's not bad. I like doing it. I like having the option to do it. And having Krenos' plan B is super cool. Is it worth coming out here? I don't know why. I don't know why it would be worth going out there. The words. Eventually they begin to make sense. And oop. Takedown? I'm thinking takedown. He's got a sniper. So, like, oh, he want to go talk to his friend. Arriving at the end of Endron's attack, Cahal once again finds himself back inside his cairn with Rodko and their guardian spirit, Yefen. Endron's forces have seriously weakened the cairn and compromised the surrounding forest. No shit. They're 10 feet away, and they're likely to attack again. Cahal convinces Rodko, the pack's leader, to let him attack. At the abandoned mine that has been acquired by Endron is a place to recruit and train its mercenaries. Now, have I Have I done anything to establish this? Has anything been based on my actions, or is this just template? Because I feel like it's a template. Fluffy dark cloak blends into the shadows. As predicted. Also, I thought Fiona were like brown.
I'm in the mine.
I guess it depends on like regional wolf DNA. Like, the stealth aspect's not honestly bad. I would have liked a mechanic where I have to hide bodies or, you know, remotely fucking care. But should I cross... I really don't want to crossbow more people than I have to. Also, there's an auto-aim on that. No, I don't... Stop. I want to shoot the scientist in the head. Thank you. I guess I'm just going to murder everybody. Like, it's just a slower form of Krynos. Oh, yeah, and I'm limited on those, aren't I? Alright. Ah, silly gunman. There is no one here. You see nothing. Johnson fell asleep on the job again. That's what he did. Choice and illusion, free will is like, no shit. Did they take all your rage away? Yeah. I think I started a new level, so that's gone now. Yes. The plant going through concrete in the middle of Andron hellhole. Truly, Gaia finds a way. 5 years ago, and the dead wife should have been given as flashbacks throughout the story. I feel like they should have like built her up at least a little more that I care that she's dead. I don't give a fuck. Ludmila. I have to actually sit there and remember her name. And her name is Ludmila. Like, that's a name that stands out. Boy, these people are dead. Yeah. I know it's glowing, but I can't do anything with it. Unless... Oh. Make a wish. You're fine. Yeah, I noticed it was glowing. I didn't know what to do with it. I've seen a couple of plants like that, I think, already. Oh, I'm gonna have to super murk that guy. But how far away can I murk this guy without those two in the back noticing? Let's find out today. Good thing they don't notice me standing over the stairwell. And boop! You guys good? We're cool? Alright. Werewolf. Silly creatures. That's weird. In the stealth sections, I can only kind of leap forward. I can't really run. This is driving the RPG player in me crazy because I'm used to like looking for chests or like hidden pickups and stuff in weird spaces. Oh look, he sits like a good boy. Good Cahal. If body appears more than 30 feet from you, it's sanitation's responsibility. Hey man, God knows what it's affected with. You could be right. Alright. Do I feel comfortable cutting that guy's cone of vision to get to the corner? Which brings up a related question. Can I crossbow that guy in the face without alerting that guy? My money's on yes.
Screw you.
Yeah? Come on, man. At least... Oop. Haha. Haha. Silly human, you are no match for the powers of werewolf jump. Fucking Dex pill. Oh, this is wonderful. This is a mini splendored thing. I am out of crossbow bolts now because I fucked around with them, so... Oh, hey. Angry juice. That literally is a bottle of whiskey, isn't it? Oh, that's right.
Focus up now. Nice.
I'm pretty sure that is just whiskey. They fail perception 1, learn a 0. I mean, they're NPCs. They don't... Have you seen NPC builds in WoD? They're not that great. Camera, no. And camera, also no. Is this also to Radko? A summary of the data collected and the evolution of recruits after injection must be sent to Division 2 as soon as the treatment of the last batch of recruit comes to an end. Send all material needs and inventory of the stocks of compound used for the injections in order to raise a new order for our site. Annex blood tests, behavioral reports, physical evaluations. Mutants, neat. I mean, yeah, that's 100% true. So many dead they don't care when they find a body, rings death bell. A lot of dots in Primal Urge. Locker room. Surely there must be somebody. Nope. Ooh. Fun bullets. The Invisible Killer. How much does Kahala have in technology? Fuck if I know. That many. Hearing in sight of a 90-year-old man. Oh God, I want to shoot that guy in the face so much just to see how that line of recruits will act. So I will. No, that one. Where'd he go? Oh man, can I? Are you shitting? Are you shitting me? Holy shit. Spread out, gang. That shot could have come from anywhere. But it's most definitely not from the locker. Look at this bullshit. This is dumb. Oh man, I want a cheat code for like infinite bolts just to see if I could snipe them down one by one and nobody would fucking notice. I think they're like on permanent alert mode. Like I'm probably gonna have to go Krenos and just trash the place. Yeah, I don't think I can get through here. Or can I? Oh man. How inconceivably stupid would it be if I just oh. Yeah, they don't know what werewolves are. This is a bad day for these guys. I actually didn't target that guy, but whatever. He can die too. Well, that was fun. The most intelligent NPC we've seen all game. No kidding. Oh, this game is great, but like not for the best reasons. Not for the reasons they necessarily want, but I do not regret the purchase. Oh hey, I didn't even sabotage that. Like, I guess I summoned all of the reinforcements when I shot the drill sergeant. Oh, okay. So the scattered vegetation, I guess, is like, it's like pieces of heart, but like for skill points. Well, at least there is something to look for, you know. Like, I just imagine, like, if I was running this as an RPG, you know, there's no way that Tom or Adam would walk past this fucking thing in a glass case and try not to get it. Whatever the delirium. That's a good point. That's a good point. They don't see what we see. But they don't run either, which is weird.
I see the tank.
You're going to have to cut through the medical sector to get there.
No? Oh. I missed the use key. Carlo at that thing would be glorious. Door on. I don't... See, I'm not really going out of my way to, like, trigger those. So, like, I'm kind of wondering what's the point, because if I'm just turning off cameras that are on the path anyway, and I'm just opening doors that I'm supposed to open anyway, like, it seems odd. I feel like those should, like, open secrets or something. Run. Sneak run. Do I go through the door or do I go through the wall? My instinct says the wall, actually. Yeah, I can't even use that, so it's... The decision is made for me.
How long will it be before our latest batch of recruits is trained?
2 months for most of them.
That's a lot of boys.
Ones who react well to the serum.
Excellent.
I mean, it's about 15 seconds in Krynos form, but a lot of boys. Good thing nobody heard that. Right, fellow? No camel to mount it to. They'd make fucking Carlo carry it. Or they'd make him, like, raise a dead guy and then mount it to the dead guy and then have, like, a lich gun. I think they want me to, like, just murderize this place. But I'm not gonna. I mean, it's probably gonna happen. Right, like, realistically, there's that fucking camera there blocking most of the way through. I can't even get through that area because the camera doesn't move far enough. Can I take down from behind a wall? Yes, I can. At least he pulled him over. Like, I was half expecting him just, like, fucking snap his neck and leave him there. Arkham City, isn't it? Punch. Oh, you're alerted. Run. Run, K-Hall, run. Oh, fuck off. Okay, well. Hello. You're gonna have a bad day now. I hope we get Fomori soon. That's gonna... Okay, if they, like, capitalized on the opportunity, it's gonna be cool. I feel like we're gonna get one, maybe two different models or types of Fomori. Excuse me. Oh, I don't have rage. Okay. I guess I'll just murder them regular style. Oh, hello. That was a brave man. I have a handgun. Let's do this. And all his he has one child there so far. Oh, no. I want... You can tell when everybody's dead because I don't crouch anymore. Oh.
So the injections have something to do with the worm.
You fucking think it's Endron? It's Endron! Did they investigate the fact that it's fucking Endron? Jeez. Okay. Introduction to the WAD. Again, it's alright. Like, it's a fine game. It's not a great game. So, like, I feel like if anything, it'll get under-recognized just because of that. Oh boy, Angry Juice. But the werewolf fan in me is just I think the werewolf fan in me has kind of stopped caring. Last injection made the day preceding training seems to be bearing fruit. Numerous elements are showing a large increase in physical capacities. See attached doc for biometric readings and pre-post session blood test data. Instance, ID RVF13 seems to be having problems assimilating the compound. Drop in blood pressure, cardiac arrhythmia, attention loss. Adaptation of injection seems to be envisaged. Envisaged seems like a weird word for a medical document. Send files to Division 2 for analysis.
There's silver here. Lots of it. The smell's overwhelming.
You must be in their armory. The propane tank's downstairs from you.
That's stinking thinking, Chaz? I guess? Alright. Yep, sabotaging that. Well, that's interesting. Oh, cool. Oh, wow, that thing hurts. You, make me angry so I can feel better. Please send reinforcements. Please. At least he asked nice.
I hate exos.
Yeah, they totally made a goblin shredder. Spirit point. Ooh, you guys. Oh, hey, I have 3. Holy shit. I didn't even notice that happened. Okay, I gotta look at my talent builds again. Expanded oh, we're gonna do some bullshit with expanded magazine. Yes, sir, and or madam. Let's see. General. I kind of want regenerative metabolism. That seems useful. I got a whole 5. Want to guess that noobs only play half the game but only remember the werewolf part and have good feelings about... If this helps bring people to werewolf, then that's fine and I endorse it. Right?
But there's a soldier guarding it.
I feel like
More monster than man, though. Just muscles stacked on muscles.
I feel like it's kind of forgettable, you know what I mean? Like it's nothing special. It doesn't... Like, that's exactly it. It's going to be that cool werewolf game that was fun. And it might get popped in again, you know, maybe 3 years later for shits. But is a fandom going to stand on this? I don't think so. Like, Bloodlines this isn't, you know what I mean? Summary of the data collected on the evolution of recruits after injection must be sent to Division 2 as soon as the treatment of the last batch of recruits comes to an end. Send all material needs and inventory of the stocks of compound used for injections in order to raise a new route for, or a new order for a site. Annex, blood tests, behavioral reports, physical evaluations of patients. I will say this, though. I am enjoying myself. A lot of it's coming down to just, like, fucking around and figuring out how stupid the NPCs are. But and Krynos is cool. Again, like, I cannot overstate how. Oh, you guys know what's about to happen.
Stay on your guard.
Oh, I wanted to shoot him in the face. Well, hello, pals. Oh, I don't have rage. God damn it. Oh, you're a meaty boy, aren't you? I might actually die here because these dudes are packing silver, and I don't have rage. Yeah, he hurts. Like, he's honestly a worse fight than the Exo. Right. Big, strong puppers. Oh. I thought there was still a lot more.
Now to set the explosives.
And now to set the explosive. Business as usual. I just ripped apart like 20 dudes. Please send reinforcements, cried the reinforcements. Yeah, true, but like it could have been. There's a Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do.
There we go.
There is a rabid fan base that wants to love this game so much. And like, this game was in development forever. Like, I remember back when White Wolf first came back, White Wolf asked White Wolf before Paradox like reabsorbed them. We're like, well, because people were asking about Bloodlines 2, and like, well, you know, today's video games really only get announced 9 months ahead of time. And this one was announced like right away. Like almost immediately. For like 5 years, all we had was like 5 screenshots. And I actually asked them about that at Gen Con. There's a video on YouTube somewhere. I forget what channel it is. It's from Gen Con 2015 or 2016. And it's an audio recording of the White Wolf panel. And you can hear me, actually me, stand up in the video and ask them about this game in particular. And I asked them, you know, so you say, you know, these games get announced 9 months at a time. So what happened with Werewolf? Because it's been several years. This game had years in development. Years in development, and they kind of turned out a forgettable action title, and that's really disappointing. I mean, again, Krynos is fun. Like, they got Krynos right. So, you know, whatever sins they may have committed, that was not one of them. I'm gonna fight now. I can't get out of the camera. Why did I get out of the camera? God damn it. I intercepted the alarm. Whatever. Okay, after the Krynos, though, crossbow's second most amount of fun. And boop. Well, good thing nobody can see me up here. That might look suspicious. Like, this is gonna sound weird. Oh, that must be the one I shot. It kind of doesn't feel like Werewolf after a while. And I mean, I say that as I just rampage several rooms as a werewolf, but like, it doesn't feel like World of Darkness. It's like they thrust you into the situation right off the bat. It's like, go get Endron. There's no... Which, yeah, okay, that's a sizable part of Werewolf. But where is the pack dynamics? Where is the Karen dynamics? Where is the, you know... it doesn't ever really get into what it means to be a werewolf. It's just like, go get the bad guys. First contingent of elite troops will finish their training on the forecasted date. The results are positive. Their physical performance is far above the norm. However, those that survive the program lose mobility. We shall be sending a report on the matter to the prison lab scientists. The program can be improved. I thought he didn't like S-Cons. Picture Auspex Tribe and Breathe. That would have been cool too. Alright game, but just another adventure fighting game. Yeah, see, that is the thing. Sending a unit of elite soldiers in the coming weeks. General Command wants you to know that they expect a weekly report on them. Oh, T. Fergus. I didn't even notice these were signed because it like blends in with the chat. This doesn't feel like a WoD game. Like, if this was like a generic action game with like a soldier dude that just turned into a werewolf, I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference. Well, I'm out of fun darts, so... Oh wow, he heard me! Fuck it, I'm not even gonna pretend like there's a point. Oh. Gonna break your shit. Gonna break your shit. Gonna break your stuff and toys and then your fucking face. Oh, hey, an exo. I'm gonna heal up, and then I'm probably gonna pop the enrage for that exo because that hurts. Oh, ow. They do a good job of making you feel powerful as shit, though. If you use the templates for V20 and act, yeah, that's true. That's because I just jibber jabbered at you like fucking word salad. They want to make the supernaturals playable in the game that you're using. So yeah, they're going to translate their powers into vampire powers. Or I can just Krynos and go through the door. Fuck it. Who's gonna stop me? Endron?
Search the warehouse. If you find the intruder, don't try to play hero.
I think I know where he is, guys. Wait. Oh, I'm out of fun darts. Oh, okay. Okay. This is happening. Ah, fuck. Oh. I was really gonna try to cheese this. I don't know what I was aiming at there. Game's balance looks woefully unchecked by QA. Nah, it's alright actually. I am playing on normal. Like, there's a harder difficulty setting if I wanted it. And I think, like, you're supposed to feel powerful, right? Like, you were supposed to just tear through legions of guys. And if one dude could take out a Krynos, I'd be more complaining. I think merely by playing the game... You could be right, but... I don't really have a problem with the difficulty, because it's still early on, and I'm not fighting anything, like, terribly scary other than the Exos. I don't have fun darts. Okay. Do they see me? Well, there goes this room. Ooh. Move. I wanted you to dodge there. Cool. Ooh, I am low on health. Oh shit. See, like, every once in a while I do get a little bit worried. Also, I'm not paying attention to my rage management worth of shit. Ooh, 2 Exos. Okay, this could be bad. We are not gonna fuck with this today. Oh, I'm not at full frenzy. I'm hurting. And now we're at full frenzy. Goodbye, neighborhood. Yeah, that frenzy, like, that takes you from just powerful as shit to holy fuck, you are powerful as shit. Realistically, if this is the tabletop, you'd probably die pretty quick. Oh yeah, there's been like 15 dudes with silver bullets in some of the fights. Game looks as though it was designed 10 years ago? I don't know, the graphics aren't bad. I don't know if that's what you mean, though, because you did emphasize looks. Wonder if what WoD fans want costs too much to be profitable. You can see some of it in most of the games, but they cut short. Coteries of New York was doing well, then cut to the end. I have Coteries of New York. I haven't gotten terribly far in it at all. I might stream that next. Who knows? Bloodlines had to be cut short to get out, and Bloodlines 2 is not dead yet. I'm gonna hold out at least a little bit of hope for it. You know what? I'm really looking forward... Swan Song could be sick, actually. I'm really looking forward to the Battle Royale, and I know that sounds stupid, and I might be the only fucking vampire fan that wants that, but as a streamer, that's a really good, like, gameplay loop for me to be able to stream for you guys. That's 100% true, Yusuf. Like, Half-Life 2 fucked it over. Be cool to have a mage video game. I just fear that mage is way too open-ended to do pretty much whatever you want, be translated into video. Yeah, that's the problem. That's probably why nobody's tackled it before. Oh, did I just go in a big fucking circle? That's entirely possible. I start talking and then I stop paying attention. Okay, nope. I'm looking for Caputer. Goes into the floor and goes that way, and I'm super glad that, you know, Gaia can see Weaver shit. Alright. I'll play the shit out of that Battle Royale alone, because hopefully outrageous moves will be punished. They did say you'd have to watch the Masquerade. I don't know what that means, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Again, it could be fun. I'm willing to give it a shot. But then again, maybe I'm an easy audience to please. The fuck are you talking about? Go up. Oh, the door. Stupid.
I'm almost at the control room.
Steel yourself. Cutting the ventilation won't go unnoticed.
Because I've been so stealthy this whole time. Oh dear, what will I do if Endron notices me? I'm virtually a helpless babe. No, actually, apparently, was it Shark Mob approached them? As far as I know, Shark Mob approached Paradox for the license. So, I don't know, somebody thought it would be a good idea. Limited to certain spells and not the ridiculous doing whatever you want style mage goes for. Yeah, but then you're not a mage, you're like you're a sorcerer, you're a hedge wizard. We'll bring people into WoD that might like it, don't know if Battle Royale types will like WoD. Yeah, but... Oop. I have shit over here falling. World of Darkness, or I guess at least it's Paradox, assuming that their design goals are still what they used to be. Debating about whether to pull out the crossbow. I'd really like to not murk everybody I see, but you know what? Ooh. That'll be stupid. Oh, I can't pull out the crossbow. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go strangle this guy. Well, that guy's not even a combatant. He's got a fucking lab coat, for Christ's sake. But I guess they pull out pieces, too, when the fighting starts, so... Good thing nobody heard him say shit. I might be in a real pooper of a situation. Gee, it feels lonely in here all of a sudden. Too bad Johnson decided to take a nap with his neck out of alignment. I did not expect it to be that easy. I did not expect it to be that easy. No reinforcements for you. Honestly, Yusuf, you're not wrong. Oh. They bamboozled me again. I'm going to bamboozle their natural bodily alignment. No exos this time. I wonder... I don't think they could fit through the door. Cooldown? Okay.
The ventilation system's down.
How would Adam's mage look if he had Carlo's unspent XP? Scary. Alright, what do I want now? Let's see. Do I need that? I don't know if I need that. I don't do a lot of mid-air fighting unless I'm like ground pounding a bunch of dudes. Krynos can now roar. Knock surrounding enemies down. I don't need that yet. Generates more rage and more fury on successful hits. Interesting. I do tend to use agile stance more often. Because that big lumbering boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Additional health and reduced damage. Now that's interesting. But again, I don't use the heavy that much. That's cool. Fury Frenzy Krantz is immune to almost any attempt at interruption. And now triggers automatic for healing. Let's do that. Nav point, lead the way. But yeah, I think if memory serves, there was a major, like, open world part of this that I'm pretty sure got cut. And what a missed opportunity. Like, I'm fine. Like, not every game has to be open world, right? But, like, you can just tell that there was more,
Good news.
there was originally more for the Lupus to do.
And brought your daughter with her.
Hidana.
Baldur's Gate type WOD game would be good. I mean, yeah, that's Redemption. I actually wouldn't mind a Redemption remake, although you'd have to do something with the combat system, because just click, 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 click gets super repetitive. It's an enjoyable game for what it is, but it's definitely a relic of its time. Managed to destroy Endron's local training site, however, is only a temporary victory. Other actions must be carried out to expel Endron from the region. You know, now that we destroyed the training facility, I wonder if we do get like an open world. Ooh, dude, that would be cool.
I imagine you'd like to see your daughter before anything else. She'll be in Ava's quarters, I'm sure.
Okay, where are we at time-wise? So, it is past midnight, and we just finished that level. Rather anticlimactically, too. I would have expected some kind of boss fight. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there. So here's the deal, folks. I know a lot of people want me to stream, and honestly, I think this is kind of good for me. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's good for me to, like, I guess, get breaks and focus on other things. So I'm going to try and stream at least once a week. Maybe more than that in the future, but, like, you know, baby steps. With the way my work schedule is, I don't have the luxury of having, like, a set day anymore. So I'm just going to do it when I can. My timing is going to be a little bit iffy because I'm trying to maneuver around Raven's streaming schedule. She's really doing things and going places with hers, so hers is a little more important. I know you have. I know. It's difficult. I have not been in a right state of mind for a very long time, and that's the best I can say. And it's only recently that things are finally starting to come back into focus for me in a halfway decent way. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I feel like I've lost a lot of the panache I had for streaming, but hopefully I can get it back. So yeah, I'm going to try streaming once a week, at least. I don't have the luxury of a set day. I'm going to stream, you know, whenever I get 2 days off on my fucking schedule, I'll stream the first one. We love you too, Party Cup. All of you people are amazing. I just love having you here. I had a point. So yeah, I'm going to pick this up again at some point, probably next week. Oh, somebody did bits. Thank you for bits. God damn it, I closed my computer and the fucking stream says offline, but I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Anyway, tomorrow should be Josh's Changeling game, assuming there is not a cancellation. And I will see about getting some more content up on the YouTubes in the meanwhile. But as always, thank you guys for being here. Fucking love you guys. We will continue this. It is unfortunately kind of a mediocre action game, but I'm having fun with it, and I'm having fun just fucking with the stupid NPCs. So I hope you're enjoying yourselves too. And as I said, can't stress this enough, but Krynos is dope. Like, they got that right. If nothing else, Krynos is amazing. I don't know if I'll be using this Restream app again, because it's... I don't know, it was helpful. I did I was able to keep track of the chat a little better. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Boop, boop, OBS. And good night all, and thank you. Well, see, now I just seem like an asshole because I'm sitting here because I clicked the button and nothing happened. Whenever you want, OBS, we can stop streaming whenever you want. You're the boss here. And that's the problem because my Restream app will cancel any clicks through to the other side. So, okay, this time for real, good night.